Well, I'm sure you all have used transition words before. I wanted to put them at like the top of our mind because they're definitely something that we needed to um, start to practice. So, in Google Classroom, there's a list there of transition words. And I want you to open up that list. And then in the chat, I want you to tell me which one of these categories, well, maybe let's pick two. Which two of these categories do you think you would use the most in your essays when you're responding to literature, like we're doing now when you're responding to a text? All right, I see 1 and 6, addition of ideas, absolutely. 6, results, absolutely. I see 13 and 5. Yep, those examples from the text. Yep. 13 to summarize. Yep, yep, yep. 3, order and sequence, absolutely, because you're referring back to like the order of a story. 10. Yeah, you might show like something that's like an exception or different. You might like contrast a bit. What if you were writing a narrative? If you were writing a narrative, meaning if you were telling a story, which category might you use the most? I see Max holding up a 3. Melody also agreeing 3 and 4. Max is saying also maybe 2. I agree with 2 definitely. Sophia says 2. Yeah, I agree 2, 3, and 4. All right, so just understanding that just because it's a transition word does not mean it's always appropriate to use, right? Like that category of like 2, the sequence of time, you might have a time and place for that when you're responding to a text, right? When you're responding to kind of like these like text prompts on theme and character. But you're mostly going to use those when you're telling a story. So try not to overuse those unless you're like summarizing what happened in the story, then that makes sense, right?